I'm feeling everything about ya, 'cause you ain't nothing like them other dudes. Treated me like you were supposed to, though I acted like a damn fool. I hope I didn't run you off, 'cause boy, you put it down like a boss, and I don't wanna lose you. Don't take your love away. No, no, no. 'Cause I need it. I need it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Not being used to a man who knows how to treat a lady, but you're everything I want, and now I realize it, baby. All the arguments and accusations, now you're telling me that you're leaving, 'cause you're tired of all my fears. Don't take it. I need it. Oh no. Gotta have it. Don't take your love. Take your love away. 'Cause I need it. Gotta have it. Don't take your love. Don't take your love. Baby, don't take your love from me. 'Cause you're all that I need. I don't wanna live without your love. No, 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 no. Don't take your love away. Baby, don't take your love away. 'Cause I need it. No, no. Gotta have it. Don't take your love. Don't you take your love away. 'Cause I need it. 'Cause I need it. Gotta have it. Baby, gotta have it.
What's going on, y'all? It's your buddy DH. We are here for another episode of Circle Talk with our teen of the month for October. Miss Derrion Crocklem's in the building. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I've heard a lot about you. Obviously, I'm really excited because you're our first brother-sister combo of the teen of the month. First bro was, teen of the month for February 2024. And now here come sis. Yeah, so I'm really excited for not just you, but the family. Shout out to the Crocklems too. Yeah, y'all give B.I.G. Shout out to mom and dad, So we're going to get into this. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. Before we get into it, though, first, I always want to make sure that I give credit where credit's due. My sponsors, the people that continue to make this possible. First off, I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. iShopta.com, Marvin Patterson. Shout out to him for being such an amazing asset to what we do here at Circle Talk. If you guys need anybody to get your pictures done and get them done right, make sure you guys hit up iShopta.com, Mr. Marvin Patterson. Let him know I sent you. Next, I want to give a huge shout out to some people that I met long time ago. And they have been such a blessing, not just to my life, but to the lives of many in our communities. The DMAC Foundation, Steve and Brooke. I'm going to have them come up here real quick and just say a little something to you. Brooke, come on up here. Come on down. Come on down. Steve, come on down. She said you coming too. So
Hey, Congratulations.
Thank you.
We at the DMAC Foundation, we're just all about supporting our youth, and we're so proud of you for all you're doing in school and your community. So we wanted to get you a little something too. And so we got you a senior photo shoot from Stephanie Beauchard Photography. So get a full photo shoot and a prom dress from Enchanted Bridal. So when it's prom time, you can go there and pick out whatever you want. And of course, some DMAC swag is in here for you too. And then you can use this to get home safe anytime. Upload it into your Lyft app. And then if you're ever in a dangerous situation and you get home safe, you can use this code, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So congratulations.
Thank you so
Absolutely,
much.
absolutely.
Keep up the good work.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All
Big
you've
ups.
been doing.
Yes,
We want to
yes.
make sure that you can take some time for yourself.
Right.
And enjoy
Absolutely.
yourself in your senior year. So it's very important to take care of ourselves before we can help and take care of anybody else.
Absolutely,
That's right.
absolutely.
Thank you very
Keep
much.
up
Absolutely.
the good work.
Well, thank you so much, Steve, Brooke. You guys are so amazing. Shout out to them. Give me a hand real quick, guys. One more hand for them. Amazing people doing amazing things in our community. I still got some stuff from last night, y'all. We were partying last night. You know, I got my glasses. We were swagging it out last night. That's another story. We'll talk about that later. But again, we also here at Circle Talk like to, give back to our youth and young adults that continue to excel and, set a great example for the younger edition. So we got a little something for you as well. First off, I always got to have our certificate of recognition for Derrion Crocklem for our Teen of the Month for October. This is for you. I'm going to slide this over to say, we got to take a pic real quick because that's what we do. We
Okay.
take pics. So smile. All right, cool. So that's for you. And I haven't even came out with this one yet, but this is your very own Circle Swag hoodie. Nobody's worn this color. Nobody's had this edition. This one is specifically for you. So go ahead and open that up and let the people see what you got going on up in there. You got your own swag, y'all. Make sure you guys holler at your boy if you want it.
Oh, wow.
Mom said you like red, so we went with the red.
Oh, look at that. Crocklem.
Bam. Make sure you check your shoulders. What do your shoulders say over there?
Ram.
Let's go.
Ram country.
Let's go. And then you got the other something on the other sleeve too as well. Just wanted to make sure that we didn't forget.
Miss Juneteenth.
All right.
Shout out Auntie Amanda.
Make some noise, guys. Yeah, that's her
Thank
very
you
own.
so
Her very
much.
own. Nobody else has that. So I'm glad we could get that for you. And just a little something to say. We appreciate what you are doing and we wish you all the best moving forward.
Thank you.
All right. So we're going to get into this interview, but before I ask you a question, I have a little something that I wanted to show you.
Okay.
Somebody you might know. We'll see.
What's up to David and the Circle Talk crew? This is Bernadette Ray, former Circle Talk guest, and I'm here at the airport getting ready to head out of town for a while, but I wanted to check in and welcome Ms. Derrion Crocklem to Circle Talks. I just happen to know her from school and am excited about all of the fabulous things that are happening for her this year. Most recently, I saw her perform as part of the Scintillation Show Choir at the Silas High School Choir Concert earlier this week on Wednesday evening. And Derrion, you just sparkle on stage. It was just such a joy to watch you perform and just be a superstar. So I'm excited for everything that's happening for you and wanted to send this little message so that you can chat with David and the Circle Talk crew. And I'm excited for all that's happening for you and looking forward to what is coming in your future. You're a star in the making and I'm really proud of you. Go Rams.
Hey, let's go. Shout out to Bernadette. I've known Bernadette for a lot of years. We actually graduated to Xavier from Stadium High School. Shout out to Stadium in the building. But yeah, great person. I knew once, I realized you were from Silas. I was like, oh, let me reach out to her, see if she would be willing to. First, I tried to get her to come, but then she actually went to China. So she was leaving that day. She said, I got to do it. I'll make it happen. I'll send it to you ASAP. And so big ups to her. And how do you feel about that? Just
I love B-Ray. B-Ray is so kind,
Yeah.
and she's very patient with me and my family and all
Yeah.
that we go through. She knows what I'm talking about.
yeah,
And I really appreciate that. That's
Yeah.
so lovely. That's kind of you, B-Ray. Thank you.
absolutely, absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about what is your driving force of everything that you do.
That's a lovely question. What drives me is, my determination to succeed.
Mm.
Even though that seems like the question again that I'm
Yeah.
repeating. I am an individual with like fear of failure,
Mhm.
and I want to succeed and be something great in life.
Absolutely.
And so that fear, that phobia is what's pushing me to do all that I need to do, focus on my studies and be involved in my communities and apply for these scholarships in colleges, no matter how hard or how long it may take.
Yeah.
And it takes so long.
Yeah.
And then my little sister, Ladario, she's also one of my biggest motivations. She looks up to me, and I personally feel like I influence her in a lot of her decisions and behaviors.
Mhm.
And what I do reflects onto her.
Absolutely.
So I would like her to go down a more positive track and also push herself to do any and everything that she can.
Absolutely. That's amazing. So talk a little bit about, just your time at Silas and how important it's been on your journey and some of the choices that you've made in your life. And what's your plan for the ending of the senior year?
Of course. So I've been at Silas for all 4 years.
Yeah.
Me and my siblings have been there, and there have been, ups and downs, but really
Absolutely.
their academics there is amazing. And the teachers that I've had personally, they have been very helpful. If I need any help on anything, they are there for me.
Mhm.
And I really appreciate that. I think a lot of people think that Silas is like less cultured than others,
Right.
like less than like Lincoln or Mount Tahoma.
Yeah.
However, it is just different varieties of cultures there. And I think that as we get through our months, specifically in like February, a part of the Black Student Union, which I'm a part of as well, and we get
Nice.
into Black history, it is just so fun to put those on display.
Mhm.
As I close my year at high school at Silas High School, I am in a Running Start program, and so
Big.
the Tacoma Community College Running Start program allows me to not only go after my high school degree, but also my associate's degree. I'm getting that in sociology.
That's awesome.
And I just want to continue to keep pushing in my academics. And then also Silas is very big with their music program and their athletics as well. I'm a part of, as B-Ray said, their Scintillation Show Choir. And it is just a great community to get into. It allows you to release yourself through like dance and also music. They have a great band and orchestra program. And me and my sisters, we started a step team there.
Oh, okay.
It is just so many benefits of being there.
That's dope. So let's talk a little bit about cheerleading, because you cheer as well, right?
Yes.
How much do you enjoy doing that?
I really enjoy it. I was a gymnast most of my life.
Yeah.
And then after a while, my mom has always wanted me to be a cheerleader. She told me it's because I just had the body shape for it. So she just threw me into it. And it was unexpected, but the people that I met there, I really truly enjoy them. And I've gotten close with some people, and I just enjoy going to practice. My favorite thing is stunting.
Yeah.
Cheerleading is just, it has pushed me to be more social. I've always been very introverted into myself, and stepping into that environment where all I am is in front of a lot of people, I am more say like a leader in the school. People look at me and they see me all the time. I'm always on display.
Yeah.
So it has just pushed me to push others out of their comfort zone as well as myself.
Absolutely. I got one more question, and then we're going to take a quick break. Let's talk a little bit about Running Start and how important it has been. Just talk to the younger eighth, ninth graders getting ready to, start their process of high school? How important has Run and Start been to, just kind of put together your future? Talk about how important it has been for you and how important it would be for someone else that is thinking about going that way.
Of course. Running Start, again, is just a beautiful way to get into the college realm and then also just see how you would react in that college environment. It is completely different from taking like AP classes or college and the high school courses, because those teachers are also high school teachers, so they're more lenient. These professors, they show you what it's like to actually be in a college environment, and they're not going to go easy on you. They're not going to always be super tough. My professors are really kind. However, they're not going to treat you like a child. I think that it's important to do Run and Start. It's not necessary, but it is important if you would like to not only save money for when you go to college, but then also, again, feel like how it is in that environment. I think it's important for 9th and 10th graders to have those first 2 years of high school, because once you get into 11th grade, if you do decide that you want to go full in and do full time, you don't always get, the social part of it, especially if you decide to do online. So those first 2 years are very imperative for you to find your friends or find your community in school. And then as you switch into that Running Start aspect, that is what will ultimately drive you not only financially, but socially in your environment.
Amazing answer. Well, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come right back. We got a quick minute and a half, pay some bills, and then we'll come right back, Derrion.
Okay.
Let's do it. End of the summer. You know what that means? Back to school. You know what else?
New classes. New teachers.
New curriculum. New goals.
With all the changes that come with starting a new year, the one thing that hasn't changed.
I got sweat. I got swag.
I got swag. I got swag.
On behalf of Circle Talk and our Teen of the Month circuit, Circle Swag, get yours today.
Selena is
All right, we're back. Derrion Crocklem, Teen of the Month. Guys, Teen of the Month. Yes. This is what we do. I mean, wow. Amazing. So this is the portion of our interview where we talk a little bit about family. Like, talk a little bit about how important mom has been in your journey.
That's lovely. My mama is my rock. My mama is everything to me. If you know me, you know I don't play about my mama, and I love her all the way down. I trust her with everything, just as she trusts me. I think one big quality that I admire in her is her loyalty. She is always loyal, and when she's in it, and she's always going to persevere and be there for you as long as, you're respectful towards her. And she's always pushed me to go for a higher education. I've been doing AP classes since I was in like 7th, 8th grade. And she's always pushed me to keep reading and to keep writing and just to do. I feel like she kind of took me down a different track from my siblings. We were all taught to be reading and writing and such as that, but my siblings are more of the let's have fun. And she was always like, stay focused on your studies. She's the one that pushed me to, want to go down the track of law and being an attorney. She put that in my head, and I've just fell in love with it all over. Yeah.
That's amazing. So I did not plan your mom for this, but do you mind coming up here and saying a little something?
Absolutely.
We're bringing up mama, guys.
Stop tripping.
How you doing?
Hi.
Well, I know I didn't prepare you for this, and this is kind of how I do things, but I just wanted you to just say a little bit about your daughter and how amazing she is and how how just happy you are about the choices that she is making with her life.
Absolutely. So my daughter is absolutely amazing. Again, since she was a little girl, straight A student, always striving to be better, do better. And I love everything about her. Just like she said, with the other siblings, it's a little different. I have to force them, but with her, I'm like, read this book. She's reading the book.
Yeah.
With them, I'm like, did you finish reading? I'm getting to it. She will always be on the next book, and they still on the same book. And so I seen something different in her, of course, and I'm like, I'm going to drive her.
Absolutely.
I got to make sure that she thrives, and I got to make sure any event for myself that everything is taken care of.
Right.
And I know that she's going to take care of it. And so I'm proud of you. You already know that. I love you, and I know that you're going to do great things. And you just
that's beautiful.
She's gonna always be my baby, though, y'all.
Absolutely. You know what? I just want to say something really quick. Just just watching you and your children and how you have just stayed focused on them. Like ever since I met Dedrick back in the day, you love your children wholeheartedly, and it shows by what they are doing. Obviously, he's doing amazing. She's doing amazing. It shows that what you are doing is working. And so I just want to say I'm proud of you. Kudos to you and your hubby for just staying at it and showing us that it can be done, even through all the hardships.
Absolutely.
It can be done. So
absolutely, one of the big things is growing up in Louisiana.
Hey.
Was like, oh, you get a big family, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. These kids don't do this, they're gonna be at trouble, this and third. And I just did the opposite with all my kids. So we travel the world, we live our life.
Yes.
They make good grades. They all drive. Everything is the legal way. That's what
absolutely.
So
Let's go.
I'm grateful for my kids. I got good kids. I can be in Cancun, like get home. Like FaceTime me, they FaceTime me. Right? So a lot of parents can't say that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
All I gotta do is say, everybody home, 5 minutes, and they home. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for them. Thank you. I know my kids are watching, so mama loves all of y'all. I'm everybody mommy. Right?
Shout out to
everybody
the fam.
mommy, but I'm super proud of her. Super proud of Dedrick. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Both of them are my rock stars.
Absolutely.
And all of my kids got their own little thing, but those two there, they are just like the other ones. They like, I'm coming.
Yes,
and
they making their way.
Amazing, right? They're all amazing, but them two, they are like determined. They're not going to stop you. They would not be mediocre.
That's amazing.
So I love that for them.
Well, big ups for you. Big ups to you. Absolutely. Make some noise one more time. Come on, you guys. So let's talk a little bit about faith. How important is faith to your life and what you do?
Well, I've always been spiritually connected and again, learning and building my relationship with God since I was younger. I've always tried to be very aware of the preachings that my pastor has given to us, the sermons and everything that comes to me. I'm always very intuitive and try and dive deeper into it. I've always had that. I don't even know why I don't understand it, but God has given me that clarity. Faith is so big and so important to me because if I don't have my faith, then what do I have? It's also just solidified me and it's calmed me in moments where I feel uncertain because I know God is certainty and I know God is there for me through any given situation. And so just having my faith and belief in Him will just allow me to stay diligent and steady on the path that He has for me. I may not always know which way I'll go, but if I trust in Him, then He'll lead me the way that He plans for me.
Absolutely. Facts. So Mom said you had a favorite scripture. Is it Psalm 23?
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that.
Well, Psalm 23, that scripture came about because my mom's grandmother, that was her favorite scripture. I think my favorite part of that scripture is, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. And I recite that whenever I, again, get some anxiety or even a little nervous about my future, or if, I'm just by myself, I'm a little paranoid, home alone. It just gives me that calming sensation, knowing that God is with me through any given situation. He anointeth my head with oil, my cup runneth over, prepares the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. It just gives me insight, because he's always there. He's always great.
Yes.
And so even though others may doubt me, and there are many, I know that I don't need to worry about their doubt. I don't need to worry about their opinions, because in his eyes, I am great. And I appreciate that.
Preach. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. So really quick, I have one last question, and let's say it's a scenario question, because I like scenario questions. Let's say you see this young lady and she's kind of struggling with fitting in. She's obviously been being bullied a little bit, and she's just sitting there by herself, emotional. What would be the first thing you say to her?
Well, first thing I would do is just chill with her for a moment. I mean, I come across those people a lot. I'm not going to be like ever so often, but every once in a while there are those people, and just being in their presence, and even if it's just for a moment, not like pushing myself on them, because I know a lot of people won't accept pity. Because I mean, I feel like that's how I would take it if it's just like a random person coming up to me trying to talk to me about anything. Some people would take it as pity, and they don't need that. I think it's something that you would gradually build into. Those that struggle with like low self-esteem, I guess one thing that I would preach towards them is just don't idolize anybody, because confidence can always be fake. It could be masked. It's a facade. I showcase, fake confidence sometimes. People don't always know what goes behind closed doors, but not idolizing those people. Idolizing those people is what ultimately puts our mental health down. And so we just know that everybody is human. Everybody struggles and goes through things. And as long as we know, that everybody, again, is human, and we all bleed the same blood, and we just focus on ourselves and our mental health, that is what ultimately will build that confidence up, or it won't be a facade anymore.
Interesting. Good answer. So, shoot, you breezed through these questions. I mean, it was easy pie. Anybody have a question for this young lady? The floor is open.
You mentioned you wanted to be a lawyer. So do you have a plan on where you'd like to go to school for that, or like after you're graduating?
I don't have a specific school that I'd like to go. I mean, there's a lot of options. I just like UCLA. I've wanted to be there for a while. I want to go to Yale, NYU, honestly, all over. However, whatever gives me the best scholarship money, and with FAFSA and scholarships that I apply for, those will ultimately determine the school I want to go to. As long as they have a really good program for me, and then it helps me financially to be able to sustain being at school there. That's what's important to me.
Absolutely. Great. Anyone else?
Tell me about becoming Miss Juneteenth.
Yes.
How, what set you on the path to participate, and what do you hope to be able to accomplish with that platform?
That's a lovely question. Well, when I was younger, like I want to say probably like 8, maybe around that younger portion of me, we did start off with pageants, and I have a mentor. Her name is Carissa Bacon. Love you if you're watching this. And she was just always a big inspiration. And when I was younger, I just wanted to grow up and do pageants so I can get a little mini me, so I can also influence her too. I got out of pageants for a while, and then my older sister, Dariana, she did Miss Juneteenth the year before. She got like 4th runner-up, I believe. Don't quote me on that, okay? And after that, I knew that I was going to do it the next following year, because I wanted to win for her, and also I just really like performing anyway. I like putting myself out there, even though again I'm kind of reserved. Performing is just brings out a whole nother side of me. Winning Miss Juneteenth meant a lot for me. It meant opportunity. And I say this like story a lot every time someone asks me, but like when I was younger, I used to wonder why people were like crying every time that they won. a crown or something like that. It was just so random because they won. But that day that I won, I could not stop sobbing. And I feel like one thing that just went through my head was me when I was younger and how much this means to me, especially as a Black female, you know, that is tall, that is of a more darker complexion. Honestly, it means representation. It means, you know, that I can guide people and again, influence them, letting them know that they can be whoever they wanted to be. And with this platform, I would just like to continue to spread awareness. I told my mother, I said that, you know, I don't want to just do one community service event a month like, you know, I'm required to. I would like to actually make an impact. And so there's a lot of behind the scenes working, but I would just hope that by next year, I would have a lot to tell the other girls, the other candidates that'll come, and that it'll push them to want to be better than me.
Yeah.
If you could mentor your younger self, what would you say to her?
I think a lot with my younger self was just being by myself. I really liked being alone and, you know, solitude. My mother already put into my head that I don't need anybody to succeed. I don't need a friend. My siblings are my friends. And I would just say, put yourself out there more. I mean, I was already doing a lot. I was a gymnast. I did ministry in the church and I would sing, things like that. But again, I was still reserved when it comes to pursuing relationships or friendships because I was younger like that, not relationships like that, you know. But again, just putting myself out there and not really being afraid to, I guess, be kind to others and to showcase who I am. Again, I'm big on loyalty and trust and respect. And if I can't trust you, or it's very hard for me to open up to people because I can't trust them, I think as I developed, I've obviously gotten, you know, kinder and more welcoming to others. But again, not being so reserved. So then I'm able to pursue those friendships that I've desired.
Absolutely.
What makes you proud of yourself?
Why are you asking questions? You the mama. Okay. I don't know. When I reflect back on how I was when I was younger, and I think what makes me proud of myself is just how much I've grown socially. I don't think if you would have seen me in 8th grade, like I'm sure a lot of people seen me, I was not talking to nobody unless they asked me something about school. I went to school, I went to gym, I went home. It was a really silent year for me. And then 9th grade, like my mom said to me before, I truly blossomed. And I guess you can say I'm like a social bird now. And I'm just really proud of that because I would have never seen myself doing that. And I think one big thing that plays into that, one factor, is just my siblings. When they were in school with me, when I was in middle school and elementary school, I was always, you know, more out there because I was comfortable around them. And then they left me, and that's when I was like stoic. But they were there, and then they introduced me to a lot of people that are now important to me or that are, you know, a friend to me, and I just appreciate that.
Absolutely. So, shoot, everybody good on questions? Well, you know what? I was going to ask this question because as a person that relied on music in high school to get by, I figured I'd ask you, what song is your go-to song when things are uncomfortable? What do you listen
to? That's a lovely question. When I'm uncomfortable, I don't really listen to music. I love music a lot, and I have a lot of my favorite artists and creators and things like that. However, when I'm uncomfortable, my go-to thing is poetry and writing. And it just allows me to like deflect, and then also kind of puts my mind somewhere else, focusing on something else. So then I'm not overwhelmed or get too anxious about anything.
Mm.
I write a lot of poetry. I write a good amount of short stories, and those just, again, allow me to direct my attention into one place.
Right.
So I don't crash out. So I don't crash out in that place. If I could choose a song, it would probably be something in the gospel genre, because again, just being in that spirit, and it helps me.
Mm.
I feel like I would probably choose like something by Jacqueline Carr, probably like I Love the Way You Love Me. I really love that song. Yes, the song's name is Yes.
Mm.
So I can't remember the people who made the song, but yes. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Whatever. Yes. Or what's it called? Pressing Your Presence. I really like those three. Those are like my three on rotation every time.
Thanks. Good song. Great song. Good answer too. I love poetry as well. I like poetry. Well, you know what? This has been an amazing conversation with an amazing individual. I speak for all of us when I say that you are going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, very intelligent, well-spoken. Obviously, the world is your oyster, and we're going to be here watching you shine. So I wish you all the best. I mean, I really don't have to. I think we know what's going down. We're just going to be here rooting you on. We're all here. We're on your team. You're official. You're a teen of the month. So we are your family. So if you ever need anything from us, holla at us. And we got you.
Thank you.
Easy. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being a part of Circle Talk today with our Teen of the Month, Derrion Crocklem. One more time, make some noise. One more time. Amazing. Well done. Well done. All right, we're going to get up out of here, but you guys have a wonderful day. We will see you guys next month with our Teen of the Month for November. Take care. And you got to press it.
Very, very well spoken.
End video. The bottom.
Oh, is it still going?
It's still playing.
Oh.
End.